Hi, I'm Katie, and this is Erin from K-Life, and we are your staff heads for the Partnership Drive, and we thank you so much for coming in and just volunteering your time to help us answer phones and talk to our listeners, and we're excited. It's going to be a great time. We just wanted to go over a few things with you, answer some basic questions, and give you a basic knowledge of what the phone answering will look like. So we'll start with Erin.
Okay, this is the basic script you'll be using when you come in to volunteer. It's a script and a donation form, so it's really simple. You basically just read through the script, and we ask that you'd follow the wording on here just so that we get all the information that we need from the people calling in and communicate the right things to them. So you just read through it, and it'll help you get the financial information that you need from the person who wants to give a pledge. And then once you're done doing that, at the bottom there's a few questions that you can ask the person calling. The three options are, can you think of a time when K-Life has had a special impact on your life? How does God use K-Life music in your life or your family? And then, how has K-Life strengthened your walk with God? So you can just pick one of those questions to ask the person on the phone, and then you just take down some notes so that the DJs can come in and then use some of the comments on the air as well. And then when you're done filling out this form, then you take the financial information and you copy it down onto
this little form. And this is a 3-part form. It's got carbon copies underneath, so we just ask that you press nicely, nice and hard, print nicely. You just copy the information straight from the form you just wrote on. So if it got a little messy and you were making notes, just go ahead and make it nice on here. This is what we actually use for our processing. And when you're all done with that, you will take the 2 forms and throw them into these black boxes, and it'll be really clear which one to put them in. A couple of other things just to go over. If the person giving is going to give a $500 or more special gift, we simply ask that you ask them if they would like to make that a challenge gift. And what a challenge gift is an opportunity for the DJs to talk about it on the air and encourage other people to step up and just basically match that amount, whether collectively or one person doing it. And so we just ask that you would ask the listener who called in, can we use this to encourage other people? They can do it anonymously if they like, and just ask them if that's all right, and we will use it on the air and talk about it. One other thing to consider is that the DJs might come up and ask you questions when you get off the phone about the call that you made, or that you took. So we're going to go over an example of that later, so you kind of have an idea of what it might look like, and so you don't feel nervous if that happens. So the next thing that we're going to do is an example of taking a phone call. Thanks for calling K-Life. Have you called to make a special or a monthly gift?
Yes, I called to pledge $30 a month.
Oh, wonderful. And is this a new partnership or an increase from an old one?
It's a new partnership.
Okay, great. We're encouraging our listeners to give electronically through our direct donation program. More of your gift goes to the direct ministry, and it also has a huge impact on keeping our financial support consistent. And you can do that through your checking account, debit card, or credit card. Would you like to help us in that way?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll get your account info in just a minute. First, let me take some information so we can process your donation.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Oh, okay. And is that spelled the traditional way, D-O-E?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the best phone number to reach you at?
555-1234.
Okay. And your address?
987 Main Street,
Okay.
Arroyo Grande, California,
Okay.
93420.
Great. And what's your email address?
It's JesusLives@hotmail.com.
Great. I love that. At hotmail.com. Okay. And we're mentioning churches on the air. Would you like us to mention yours?
No thanks, that's okay.
Okay, great. Regarding the electronic information, would you like to have the amount withdrawn each month on the 3rd or the 18th of the month?
The 3rd would be fine.
Okay, and would you like to use a debit or credit card or your checking account?
I'll use my checking account.
Okay, I just need the routing number.
Okay, it's 3222
Okay.
and 99999.
Okay, and the account number.
12345 678.
All right. Wonderful. And if I could just ask a question, we'd love to hear your comments about the station. Can you think of a time when K-Life has had a special impact on your life?
Yes, when I first moved to the area, I was looking for a Christian radio station, and because I listened to one back where I lived before, and I found K-Life, and it helped me get connected to a church, and it was just really nice to have that music there when I was going through a lot of transition in my life. So I really love K-Life.
Wow, that's so great to hear. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. And let me just make sure I have all the information correct. Your name is Jane Doe. Phone number 555-1234. 987 Main Street, Arroyo Grande, California 93420. Email jesuslives@hotmail.com. And you're going to give electronically on the 3rd of the month with your checking account with the routing number 3222999999 and account number 12345678. Is that all correct?
Yep, that sounds great.
Okay, great. Well, do you have any questions?
No, that's it. Hope your pledge drive goes great.
Oh, thank you so much for your help, and have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's pretty basic. You just read through it. I read through all of the lines that are on this script, and it just walked me straight through it, and I got all of the information that we needed. After that, I would simply fill out the little form and throw them into the appropriate boxes. So the only thing left is that the DJs might hear you on the phone, and they might want to come up and find out what was going on and if it was something they could talk about. So Erin is going to switch roles really quick and be our DJ and show you what might happen.
All right. Katie, I heard you were just on the phone with someone. How did that go?
Well, that's right. I spoke with Jane. Jane is from Arroyo Grande, and she called to give a $30 a month gift to join our 89 Air team. And she just wanted to tell us how great it was to have Christian radio when she moved here. It was really just a comforting thing for her to have, to get connected into the Christian community and find a church.
Great.
So, yeah, thank you, Jane. We appreciate your gift.
That's great. Thank you, Katie, and thank you, Jane.
So, anyways, that's pretty much sums up what we need to go over. One thing regarding if the DJ comes and talks to you, we don't say last names on the phone, or excuse me, on the air. So simply say the person's first name and where they're from. And that is it. We hope that it was clear. If you have any questions, you can call us before or during the pledge drive. Of course, our phone number is 541-4343. And just ask for Katie or Erin. Again, thank you so much for volunteering.
Thanks for volunteering.
And have a great day. Bye.
Bye.